What in the world? What's going on, Falcons fans? It's your boy Big Love Country. Welcome to ATLiensSportsZone. I got that boy over here.
Hey, what's happening? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Terror Artist 404. I do the Madden game, I do the 2K game, I do Madden Mobile, and I talk about your favorite team. What's happening? What's up, Coach?
Hey man, you already know what time it is, bro. We fared apart the cloudy. Beat you to it this week. You already know.
Right. So how you feeling, man? How you feeling, man? It's towards the end. Well, it ain't towards the end. It is the end. So how you feeling about that?
Hey man, I'm very optimistic, and I'm eager to see what we're gonna do moving forward. I think that we got a chance to do some big things, man. Chance to do some big things. What about you? How you feeling, bro?
Me per se, it wasn't the best season, man. Of course, but we're a tough Falcons fan, man. We done been through this before. We can get through it again. That's how I feel, and it shouldn't get no worse than what it got this year.
Exactly.
I mean, the ways that we lost, come on, man.
Hey,
It
man.
can't get no worse, right?
Hey, bro. That's how it is, man. That's how it is.
Can't get no worse. But y'all, you already know how we kick off this show. You feel me? We like to shout out the fans that's in the chat for right now. What's up, Dasmond? That's Dasmond Capel. What's up? What's happening?
That's
and
me,
then you got P. Machiavelli 1. What's happening? What's happening?
Come with me.
Hey, run quick seed. Then you got the fun in the building, man. What's good?
What's happening, big homie?
And then you have Joseph Thornton. What's up? We are glad that y'all are back here. Glad that y'all stuck with us throughout these 16, 17 weeks. You seen us cry. You seen us run the 40s. You seen us sing a WAP song. So us do a whole bunch of craziness because the Falcons left us be crazy, man. What's up, Billy? What's happening?
What's up, Billy Bill? What's going on, fam?
Styles, Mr. Popeye / Harmonica.
Ooh, baby.
Give it to him one time.
It's just K-Styles.
And I'm going to say what you say. That boy good. And then you got, I guess Bruce Wayne. What's up, AFN? What it is? What's up?
What's going on, big fam?
2K. What up?
Richard Riggs.
Shane Elliott in the house. What up?
What's going on, Shane?
You see they're laughing at him, man. K-Styles not even here, and he here.
He got folks laughing.
So, man, I do want to tell y'all one thing before we jump it off. We know this is the end of the year, and this is going to be the last time that y'all see our face on Atlanta Falcons Nation for a moment. If something crazy happens, I'm sure we'll all pop up to give our thoughts on it. Certain players get cut or certain players get signed or draft. We might do a live draft, you know what I'm saying? But this is the last time you're going to see us on Atlanta Falcons Nation, part of Mammo Sports for a minute. But we'll be back. But on ATLiensSportsZone, we're actually going to be doing our own Hawks content, Braves content, whatever Atlanta sports is. So, once we're done over here, just go on over there. Matter of fact, just hit the subscribe button. The link I am posting right now as we get into this topic, man. You ready?
Hey, I'm born ready. Gotta stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
You're born ready. I feel you. Let's see. We got a comment right here. We actually got a super chat. New here.
Madden Master.
Thank you for the $4.99.
Hey man, appreciate that, Madden Master.
Appreciate that all the way from 49 Nation. You feel me? I feel you. And Madden Master, are you good at Madden? I'm down to play you. Let me know.
Man, you still running from Twisted, man. You talking about you down to play?
Who?
You running from Twisted, man. You ain't ready.
How am I running from Twisted? How am I running from
Twisted,
Twisted?
Twisted Toy. So if y'all don't know the story, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all background on it. We were doing a live show the other day. Twisted Toy called tell artist 404 out, and you know, I'm still waiting on. I'm still waiting on the spoke.
You remember what I told you? You remember what I told you about the last mofo they called me out?
Hey,
I never run from a challenge.
I hear you, Bo. I hear you. What's going on, Ghost Peppers? What's really real?
Oh, Daniel Bell, ATLiensSportsZone, all the way from CT.
CT
03. And Maggie getting a shout out in here. But cut all that bull crap talk that he talking about me running from somebody. Like whatever, boy. Let's get into the real topic of the conversation here. Arthur Blank / Rich McKay conference. What did you get from that?
It was sad, man. It was sad because I seen Arthur Blank. Arthur Blank he legitimately looked like a guy who he's trying to do everything he could do, and you know, I was watching it live. And I know the rest of Atlanta Falcons Nation was too, but you know, he looked like he was starting to get kind of teary eyed for a second there. So I mean, man, it was sad, bro. It really was sad.
What do you think was sad about it?
I mean, I'm thinking about it. We pushed all our chips to the middle of the table, you know, 2-3 years ago, whenever we re-signed all those folks and gave Matt Ryan his second big contract, paid Julio early, and you know, it put us in a bad cap situation. And now it's like, you know, he been wanting to bring that championship. He been wanting to bring that championship to Atlanta, and like now it's just not popping off like he wanted it to. So it's like, just imagine like all the money that he invested into this franchise, and you know, Dan Quinn telling him that he could do this and do that, and we found out that wasn't the case. So it was sad because Arthur Blank's he's like 80 years old. You know, he don't know how many more pecan seasons he gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
Like that.
Look, man, I hope Arthur Blank continues to live a long life and everything. I love Arthur Blank to death, but I think it was just a whole sad situation because it was like, you know, he was expecting the championship by now.
Man, looking at that press conference, it just looking like you was looking at the Falcons' funeral. Man, what I mean by that, man, I know Arthur Blank, he seems so deflated. What's up, Donna? Hey,
Miss Donna.
He seemed so deflated, man. It was just like, I guess he expected, like all of us expected, a championship to be here by now. And we understand that our year was truly 2016, and it didn't happen. So, I mean, it just back to the drawing boards. You know, we don't have to we just retooling. We're not rebuilding. So we shouldn't, in my opinion. So I don't think we have to start all the way over, as in starting over with the players and, you know, the coaching. But for us, it's definitely the coaching. What you think about that?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, there's always somewhere that you can improve at with the players, but it's one of those situations where how much can you afford? So, you know, I think it's one of those cases where it's the coaches failed our players this year. So,
Right.
You know, there's really no need in trying to gut everything and start over whenever, you know, 8 games we lost by 6 points or less. And I'm pretty sure we could have won. We had the possibility to win all those games. So,
real quick, enjoy my world. Said her phone is dying. Just checking in, Shawty. What's up?
What it is, Shawty?
What it is, man. Hey, and then Billy actually had a question saying, "What are y'all thoughts about hiring the Saints Terry Fortnite as GM. What's your thoughts about that bit, low? Then I'm gonna get into mine.
Man, getting Terry Fontenot, man. I put it to you like this: like, whenever I look at the Saints team and I look at the Falcons team, I think both teams are equally as talented. I just feel like the Saints just have better coaches. You know, like
you look like you was about to die saying that.
yes. It was very hard. It was very hard.
Wash your mouth out with Dove.
Man. But yeah. I mean, it's I don't know. They just have better coaches. Like Thomas Dimitroff made some terrible calls, especially in the first round. But Thomas Dimitroff also found some pretty good picks, like Deion Jones, Grady Jarrett, Sam Baker, all those guys, getting Michael Turner here. Like, he also made some pretty good picks. All I'm saying is that if you gave Sean Payton that same roster, Sean Payton would have had this team in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying. Simple and plain.
I mean,
it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but
I can agree. Because we got the talent. It wasn't no problem with him drafting enough talent for us to contend. It was the coaching that we have in place. So when we seen that this whole year, when we play right, we up there with the best of them. And when we're coached wrong, we look like fools. So, and I don't want nothing from the Saints, to be honest. Nothing. But if we can get a coach, then that will solve almost everything this team is going through right now. Let's get into another one. MC says they need a head coach, a GM, and probably will have a new QB. Need half a defensive running back. This is a rebuild. What you think about that, Lo?
I really don't feel like it is. Like, we just need to reinforce a few pieces. Let's get that secondary. Let's get that defensive line set up. Y'all know how I feel about running backs. Let's just draft some running back from San Diego State, who's pretty talented somewhere, and like I don't think it's a situation where it's a rebuild. We just need to go back and retool and make sure that our coaches know the basics of football. If we do that, we should win. And think about it, Julio Jones didn't even play half the season.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like at this point, with Calvin Ridley balling out of control the way that he is, Julio Jones is literally a luxury. Like, he's the luxury car in the garage that you only drive on Sundays when it's warm outside. Like,
and Calvin really like the Pinto that you drive on the
yeah. So, it's just one of those things where it's like, we really don't need, like, I mean, if Julio plays, that's great, but think about it. Hayden Hurst caught 6 touchdowns this year, and he wasn't even featured the way that he should have been featured. You see what I'm saying? If you get a good, reliable running back, and Russell Gage, he's coming into his own. Alameda, he went down halfway through the season. He was balling out. He won me some money on DraftKings a couple weeks. So, it's like at this point in time, having Julio is literally a luxury. So, because I've been saying this ever since that 2016 season, Matt Ryan is a better quarterback when Julio Jones is not on the field.
Hey, man, they look at us crazy when we say that. And it's a lot of the Falcons fans. He spreads the ball out more when Julio ain't there. Because he tends to stare down Julio. I mean, I get it. That's Julio. He always hoping, Waffle House and everything.
Waffle House.
But when he don't have Julio, man, you see really. Even though you see really, period. You see really. You see Alameda. You see Russell Gage. You see Christian Blake. You see so many different options. Get the ball. And that comes into effect in 2016. I think he had what? I think it was a record or time for a record. 13 different receivers had a touchdown. 13
Really?
different receivers had a touchdown. And Taylor Gabriel led them all. So he can spread that ball. And Anthony Wright said Julio Jones only played 9 games but still had 771 receiving yards. If he had played in the KC and Tampa Bay games, he would still have over 1,000 yards. It ain't
Easy.
Julio, no. It's Julio.
It's Julio.
It's Julio. It ain't Julio.
End zone Jones.
Julio is that guy between both 20s. Yards wise. I mean, no slack to my man. You know, I was just hoping that he would have better touchdown numbers, but from 20 to 20, them yards, he got you. He got you. What you think about that comment?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely agree. Like, what was it, number 6 in the league in passing this year?
Correct.
So we were 6 in the league in passing, and then we were 31 in the league in rushing in defense. So, you know, for all these people out here talking about, oh man, we need a quarterback. If we get a quarterback, I know we'll go to the playoffs. Like, y'all literally want to go out on that ledge and take that step of faith and quite possibly get even worse, you know, while the defense still sucks. So that's literally the equivalent of your house catching on fire and you stop and water a plant. Like, why are we watering plants when the house is on fire, Bo? What in the world? It's like,
hey, tell these folks again, they don't get it. They don't get it.
Rich McKay told y'all that the problem is our defense and running the ball. If we would have defense, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Now, I was just going to say, yeah, if we would have ran the ball and played defense, we could have won all those games. And we would be talking about playing, I don't know, the Bears, I don't know, some random team tomorrow. But, I mean, this week. But, you know, that's not the case because our coaches don't know the basics of football. And they don't know that you're supposed to jump on the onside kick. They don't know that, you know, whenever you have a chance to just win the game with a field goal, players just accidentally falling in the end zone. Like, they don't know all that. So it's like the fact that they still live in Flowery Branch up there in Hall County is a travesty in itself. Like, I don't know why in the world these guys made it through Black Monday. I hope to God they're not getting paid. I hope that all the money has been paid out on their contract because this don't make any sense.
I'm just going to say this, man. Arthur Blank definitely, for the most part, takes his time. I think with Dan Quinn, he sped it up a little bit because I guess it was some type of pressure, but he definitely one that takes his time and then wait till everybody's off the market, and then we get one of the worst coaching possibilities. I am definitely not really been the most greatest Arthur Blank fan in the last couple of years because when something needs to happen, something needs to happen. And he seems to be a big procrastinator. What's up, YMOF Jamal 05? What's happening?
Going on, Molly.
Turner Wright also said, no, Wallace Smith is the one I was looking at. I don't think this is a rebuild, but if we can draft a QB like the fans want with the 4th round pick, then we're rebuilding.
Yeah, we're rebuilding.
Man, look, that's right on point. That's right on point because when you put a new person to be the captain of the ship, then you're rebuilding.
Exactly.
And them players is not going to respond to, let's say, Justin Fields like they respond to Matt Ryan, bro. It's not going to be good.
I tell you what,
and this team is not tailor-made for Justin Fields, so you're literally going to be setting yourself back for about 2-3 years before we actually be good again. because you have to change your whole system intact. So you already know it's a rookie. So at least 2 years he's gonna play not so great. Now with Matt Ryan, knowing that Matt Ryan gets it on that second try, but him it's gonna take some time. And then you're gonna have people leaving out. Julio gonna be leaving out. All the other people gonna be leaving out. Grady Jarrett gonna be like, F this. He probably gonna leave out or whatever. You know, people like that. What you think about that though, Lo?
Man, you talk about getting a new captain of the ship. Why in the world would you get a new captain of the ship if we don't know if he knows how to drive a ship? Well, we got a captain that's here that's been doing it for a long time. And everybody's like, oh my goodness, this ship keeps getting off course. It's like ship keeps getting off course because everybody else ain't doing their job. But everybody's like, we should just go ahead and just get a new captain. Look, I was gonna wait until later to say this. I need everybody in the comments right now. If y'all think we should draft Justin Fields with the fourth pick, y'all put a 1 in the comments. If y'all don't, y'all feel like we should trade down and get a quarterback later, or if y'all feel like Matt Ryan should be the starting quarterback next year, please put a 2 in the comments. I'm just trying to see something.
I went ahead and put my comment in there.
Oh, you went ahead and put yours in there?
You're gonna see it. You see it, right?
Yes, I see it.
Man, I had to let you know real quick in a hurry, bro. I do not want Fields. I do not want Lawrence. I'd rather not have Trey Lance. Now, if it's somebody in the back of the bus that's pretty good, can do it, then let them learn a year or two. Cause then you don't have that pressure to start a fifth round right away. Come on, man. You have that pressure to start that first round, and more in today's game than in the past than 10 years ago. Because remember back in the day, Aaron Rodgers, even though they had a debacle in Green Bay, it was still in the day where you sit your own rookies for a year or two, and then boom, here come the new Ghana. Now, no, these people starting. These people are starting, so I don't understand that, man. And so now we're gonna get into one more comment. Tony Wright says trade down with our fourth. Hold on, he said trade down with our fourth overall pick in the first round, and here's why. If we do this, we can draft 5 starters of positions I need. 2 on offense, which is running back and left guard, and 3 on defense, which is cornerback, DE, and inside linebacker. Man, if you ain't speaking facts. But go ahead, let me know what you think about that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to be clicking on everybody else's comments. My bad,
Here it is, there you go. Who's doing that?
My bad, man. Well, I definitely agree with that. You know, Tony Wright, me and him, we always on the same page because, you know, he's my GM. You know, I'm the coach, he's the GM. So, yeah, I definitely agree with Tony Wright. I just wanted to say that it looks like we got like an 80% vote. Everybody saying that we should keep Matt Ryan. I would probably say higher than that. Now, Lauren Ragland and a few other people said that they think we should get Justin Fields, Christopher Campbell. I don't know if this is y'all first time watching the show, but we have a term for people who get in situations and, you know, they see something new. They see that new and shiny thing. The Terror Artist 404, he laughing because he already know what I'm going to say. So we have a term for people like that. Whenever you just do that, and everybody in the comments, if y'all think y'all know what it is, make sure y'all put it in here. But y'all getting naked for Justin Fields. Y'all should stop doing that. I know that Justin Fields had that good game against Clemson and everything, but y'all need to stop getting naked. Y'all need to make sure you put your clothes on, because right now you're getting naked and you on the floor doing a split in front of a Justin Fields poster, and you shouldn't do that. You should have more pride for yourself.
Man, you should be more of a man about it, man. Pulling it down your box a little, come on, man, chill out. And Peter Go, I don't think I ever seen him before. What's up? What's happening, man? And Peter,
What's going
you are
on,
the
fam?
GOAT. I mean, anybody that got GOAT in their name, I'm gonna say they the GOAT. Cause I'm trash. And if my homeboy is in here, he'll know when I say I'm trash, it's an inside joke that we play on whatever. Just like him. He's MJ and we're Purdue. So
Man, don't listen to that, y'all. Don't listen to that. That's MJ right there, boy.
we're gonna get into the next topic in hand here. Let's see. Speaking of him, will Matt Ryan and Julio Jones return in 2021? You know what? I'm gonna ask y'all something. If y'all want Matt Ryan and Julio Jones to return, put one in the chat. If you just want Julio to return, do two. So, what do you think about that?
Man, I'll tell you what I think about that. That's what I think about it.
Elaborate, son. Explain.
Look, you got the best wide receiver and best quarterback in Atlanta Falcons history. So just because y'all are, and I hate to say this, y'all are terrible losers. And, y'all, it's a situation where y'all want to see something else. Y'all want to see something new, not considering that it could definitely be worse, not considering that that's not the problem. Why go in a different direction whenever you could just do what you're supposed to do on the other side of the ball and make sure that this team is a complete team? That's all we got to do. We just got to play balanced, complementary football. Okay, so Lauren getting naked.
Ace Adventure style. Yeah, Tony Wright said both shall and will return. That's what I got from the press conference.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was a beating around the bush type of thing. Like he didn't want to say anything. He wanted to keep the sport going, but we all know. Matt Ryan ain't going nowhere. Julio ain't going right nowhere. At least right now. For one specific reason, despite their talent, the cap hit. He ain't dumb. The cap hit for Trinity dudes away would set us back at least like 4-5 years, bro. And then you're gonna bring a new GM into an even worse situation.
Well, I don't know if you heard. I don't know if you.
And speaking of, I don't know if we about to talk about the same thing. If not, then you can chime. But Lewis Riddick even pointed out that Matt Ryan ain't the problem. It's been the lackluster drafting on the defensive line. It's been I think he said the lack of consistency of the running game. My bad, y'all. And the secondary. Besides AJ Terrell now and Desmond Trufant before injury, that's been the problem. But what was you gonna say?
I was going to say that, and Lewis Riddick got
check out Mad Mike video. That's where I found it out from on Mad Mike Sports on Atlanta Falcon Nation. My bad, Lo. Go ahead.
Nah. I don't know if you heard the rumblings, but a lot of people saying that Deshaun Watson wants a trade, and they said that Deshaun Watson wants a trade, and they said that his cap hit and Matt Ryan's cap hit are about the same. So. Like I'm hearing rumblings. I'm just hearing rumblings. A lot of people are like, well, if we do get that GM from the Texans, we already know how the Falcons love to copy teams from people that they were previously at. We tried to be the Atlanta Patriots, and then we tried to be the Atlanta Seahawks. So
instead of being the Dirty Birds, right?
Exactly. But I've been hearing that
Anderson gave us, they want to go beat somebody else. We the Dirty Birds for a reason, man. Come on, man. Bring that flavor and style back to it. Why would anyone give up the what's up DSGB? Why would anyone get rid of the best I guess wide receiver in the game? Because you said WE though. or our best players. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's the nature of the bully of the business, man. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, so we just got to be here for the Falcons, no matter what, man. No matter
So,
what.
so, so I want to ask everybody another question once again. If that trade presented itself, would y'all want Deshaun Watson? What do you think, Terrell Artist? And if y'all want Deshaun Watson, put a 1. If not, and keep Matt Ryan, put a 2. But you tell me what you think.
I'm gonna tell you what I think. All right, here go my answer. Right here. Hold up. Hell no. To the no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Because no, he is not the type of quarterback that we need. He's just simply not. He ain't accurate like y'all think he is. He can't make wide receivers better. You notice they look totally different without DeAndre Hopkins. So, I mean, man, no. We already had our scrambling quarterback. The whole Mike Fink experience. Hello.
Hey,
where did they get us?
A lot of people disagreeing with you, Tom.
We had the scrambling quarterback before, and it didn't work out. Now, an improviser, yes. Like I ain't gonna say as good at these plays, like a Russell Wilson type, a Patrick Mahomes type, who looks to still pass the ball even when they escape the lane. Yeah, but a more scrambler like Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson, no. And I was not a fan of us getting Lamar Jackson anyway. A lot of people wanted him, and every time he lose a playoff game, I'll be like, well, he can't get the job done just like I did Matt Ryan, man. What you think about it though? Would you want Watson?
Man, I wouldn't be against it. I would be against it. You know why? You know why? The main reason. You know the main reason I wouldn't be against it.
Why?
The age.
I mean, truthfully on that, yes, the age. But then if that's the case, we might go draft a rookie because he hasn't proved that he can do anything in the league.
But you're gonna get a rookie. You're gonna get a rookie that you don't know what he can do. Like we know what Deshaun Watson is capable of.
Has he done it?
But you also got to think, like, we don't know what kind of substances Bill O'Brien was using down there in Houston while he was trying to coach that football team.
And you think that any type of coach that Atlanta gonna bring here gonna be better?
The Bill O'Brien?
Yeah.
I pray to God they are. Or I'm getting my money back for my season tickets.
So you wanted Deshaun Watson train?
All I'm saying is that I'm not against it.
All
I'm saying is that if it presented itself and it would help the cap, I might be open to it. That's all I'm saying.
It's about the same.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if it's one of those situations where they could work something out, like we know that Matt Ryan is at one level and Deshaun Watson is at another level. But
below, right?
Okay. Yeah. This is Deshaun Watson. This is Matt Ryan.
36.
Yeah.
36. And who's still slinging the ball in Tampa? Okay.
Yeah.
I believe this though. I seen the comment right here. Kurt Banker for backup. Why not try that? Why not try that? See, you just want to start some controversy.
I ain't trying to start nothing.
I know deep in your mind you ain't talking about you wouldn't mind player for player Deshaun Watson over Matt Ryan.
Hey.
Let me get that moonshine you've been sipping on, brother. That power smoking, man. Come on, pass that over here. We're going down 75 45 South, the County, and give it to me, man.
Hey, man. All I'm saying is, I mean, because look, Matt said that he said he feels like he could play till he's 45. But, you know, we all feel like we could do things when we're younger. But whenever that old man hits you, you know, I was walking the other day and I had a sciatic nerve jump on me. And, you know, it made me jump a little bit. I was like, man, I ain't never felt that before. So, you know, it's one of those things, man. I'm just saying where it's like, I mean, 20, I don't know. How old is Deshaun Watson? He's like, what, 20, 26?
He might be in that range. We're going to have to look it up. Triple G said Matty Ice playing until he's 40. I think the Falcons will draft a QB in 2023. And hold on, man.
My bad.
You freaking when I'm reading stuff. Jesus. 2023 and sign Ryan for 2 years after that. I completely agree. I agree. The only way he's going to have to take a drastic decline next year, or he's just going to say, you know what, I want out. So I don't know about all that, man.
You see what those
that what you want right there, right? Straight up trade him.
I mean, you never know what you. All I'm saying is you never know what kind of deal. Because like, what if they say, okay, we'll give you Deshaun Watson and a 3rd round pick, Matt Ryan.
And you taking that?
Yeah.
A 3rd round pick, not even a 2nd.
Yeah, I take that
one. not even a 2nd.
Yeah, I take that one. 3rd round. Let's go.
You know what? To hear more stupidity and stupid stuff, subscribe to Bit Low Country Sports, man. Love a country boy, y'all. You're gonna hear all these. What in the world? Moments just like that. Wow, I can't believe this.
What in the world, bro? Like, you know,
MVP quarterback. No, I am not a Matt Ryan nut hugger. I'm not. Y'all have seen. And then if you could have been in that chat and you could have been on my Facebook and you see times like Matt, you effed up. But for Deshaun Watson, no. But I ain't gonna lie though. Hey, you speak about age. I ain't gonna lie though. You speak about age, right? If Kansas City fell over and hit their head on the ground and got dumb and said, "Hey man, we'll trade for Matt Ryan and we'll give you a 3rd round for Patrick Mahomes," I'll be like, "Oh yeah, sweet."
All right, let me get my 15 jersey. Basically, that's what you said. So that's what you're saying. So,
well, I'll be the first one with a 15 jersey. Like, hey man, Matt, I'm sorry, man, but we got the Mahomes factor now.
Hey man.
So
wait a minute, Tom. We forgot, man. We forgot. They gotta put area codes in the chat, man. They gotta put the area codes.
Area codes. Where are you from? Put the area codes in the chat, man. I'm the 404, as in my name. He's the
912 C-Pope.
So, what does the Falcons franchise need to do to improve Big Low Country? Put us in the film session with this.
We need to get some defensive. We need to get a good pass rush. We need, because our run defense is I'm so happy with the way the run defense is looking right now. We just need to get that good defensive pass rush so we can stop some of these 3rd down plays, because it just doesn't make any sense how the Lions went down the field on us in 40 seconds. About the same amount of time it would take me to run down the field in real time. They literally just ran down the field in 40 seconds.
Wait, you saying you can get down the field in 40 seconds?
yeah. That'll probably be what it is.
Hey man, that should have been a bet.
Hey man, don't let the big boy fool you now. Big boy still got some wiggle in the hips now. See,
Man, me too, man. You
I
know,
just be playing
I
with
got old, basketball speed somewhere, you know.
you.
Yeah, man. So that's all you think that the Atlanta Falcons need to do to improve?
Yeah. So we need a defensive line. We need to shore up our secondary. We need to get another cornerback to pair with AJ Terrell, and it is imperative that we get this run game going. I know a lot of people are saying we need to draft a running back and all that, but the most important part of that run game is the play calling, number one, and that offensive line. Like if you just keep calling the same plays, if I just call a 21 power over and over and over again,
21, 21, 21.
21, 21. Everybody's just gonna be cheating to blow up that A gap. It's like Dirk Cutter, whenever he ran the ball to the right on that outside stretch zone, I was like, oh my God, it was like I seen a ghost or something. Next thing you know, he was running up the field. I said, man, come on now.
So
And I'm sorry, because Bruce said the most important thing. I'm sorry. We need coaches. That's what we need the most. That's the biggest step.
Well, first off, we need coaches that understand the game because the ones that we got there are stupid as stupid comes. And as y'all seen last night, they were short but shorted, short but shorted. But what I believe, man, I really believe the same thing that you do. Because championships is won by running the football and playing some defense. If you got the nastiest defense out there, eventually some of them players gonna get scared. If
Yeah,
they get hit a couple of times, I know the rules ain't the same or whatever, but they get hit a couple of times, they get hit in the mouth, punched in the mouth. How many times they gonna come back up?
exactly.
And
Exactly.
that could be the same thing for defense with the running game, with the offensive line smacking around the D tackles and getting to the linebackers. You know, them linebackers don't want to be touched. They want to clean free straight down there. So if you
Exactly.
can smack them in the face on both sides, you got a great possibility of winning those games a lot.
You got a huge possibility.
404, and we need some DBs other than AJ Terrell that can cover. Yes, we
Yes.
do. But the way that
Yes.
our free agency is set up is what in the world, man?
What?
Yeah,
What in the world, bro?
our cap salary is a what in the world moment, man. Just K Styles right here say I do the full field sprint one of these days. Oh Jesus.
All right, K Styles, we gonna race. We finna go at it side by side, hash mark to hash mark. I got you. I got you on that 100 yards. Let's do it.
Hey man, I'm being the end zone like 100 years later. Man, but let's get to these comments, man, and see what everybody else is thinking. William Amy said we cannot let Matt Ryan and Julio Jones go. You know, because if Matt Ryan, I'm telling you this right now, if y'all mess around and let Matt Ryan go to San Francisco, oh my Jesus, yeah, to reconnect with that coach, oh my God, yeah. And if you mess around and go win the Super Bowl, y'all gonna be looking dumb. Y'all going to be looking stupid. And I'm gonna be the first to say, like, well, I mean, we told you. I mean, we told you he was a winnable quarterback. And then y'all gonna be in the corner doing this.
Oh my God! What? Oh my God!
Y'all gonna be breaking down in the corner like we had our guy, and then we couldn't just get it to work. Let me hit this pipe one last time. And me in the AFN, we're gonna be like, we kind of told y'all so.
Talk
So
about unless we got Deshaun Watson from the Texans.
Bruce Wayne said, I think Terrell and Sertan is a dangerous threat. Also, I thought Shanahan and Ryan had beef. Did they have beef?
Oh yeah. Whenever he first got there, yeah, like man couldn't stand Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, and this is what I kind of got to say about that too. I think the offensive play calling worked for Matt Ryan because he's better at the intermediate short throws. But I feel like the difference between that first year and that second year is that first year, Kyle Shanahan wanted to force feed number 11.
Yeah, yeah.
He wanted to force feed number 11. And we saw that, and picks was coming. I think Matt Ryan took that step back that next year and was like, hey, F all this. I'm going to audible a lot more. We're going to run a whole lot of more no huddle. And I'm hitting these different receivers. That's just my thought. What you think about that? And what you think about Patrick Surtain? I would like if they would pick. I would like, but I like the defensive line first. But
I mean, I like Surtain. I like Surtain, but I gotta ride with them Hokies. I gotta go with Farley. Them Hokies. Vitek. I want somebody who's paid by Bama. I want
by Bama.
I want somebody.
And shout out to Devonta Smith for winning the Heisman, bro. First wide receiver since 91 or 92 because he's built by Bama.
How much you think Alabama paid for that one?
What?
How much you think Alabama paid for that Heisman Trophy?
Scholarship rolling.
Oh, okay.
Scholarship rolling, man. Virginia.
Thank you, Alabama. Thank you, Crimson Tide Boosters, for that Heisman Trophy. Before I go farther, let me shout out these area codes.
Get off that Virginia Tech Hokie mess, man.
Raymond 404, Wasi Savente 678, Reggie 404, Charles Heyman. I think it's my first time seeing you in here, Charles. 402. What's good, fam? Welcome to the channel. Mark Gabby 864. Bruce Wayne all over the place. That man 470, 706, 70 Trey. Let's get it, GA, Downside Georgia boy, 770. Devon, he representing that 478.
But live in 757.
Travis Parquez, 519. Man, we see y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. William Amy, 912. 912, boy. Y'all already know. Twine McKee, 706.
Big city thing, man. Big city thing.
Man, but yeah, man, yeah, I definitely think it's one of those cases where whatever it is, we need to address that.
Man,
we need to address that defense.
Said, well, Big Lord, are you working out and eating right like Matt Ryan?
I did get on treadmill the other day. I got out there about 40 minutes.
Man, that's good. And the Brian Stanford said, I'm telling you, man, if you get jammed up, don't mention my name. But he said Surtain the second or Farley, man. Surtain the second. Next.
Man, you take Farley.
Real quick. William Amy said that I know you're seeing some projections about Jack Wilson. They said he's garbage. But some people want him. I've seen some comments, bro, on Facebook, Atlanta Falcons Nation Facebook. I've seen y'all. I'll be looking. People want Jack Wilson.
Hey, man, look, Mac Jones is the equivalent of Matt Ryan. I'm putting that out there for you. That's all I'm saying. Mac Jones, he gets that Alabama direct deposit in his account every 2 Fridays, but he is the equivalent of, like, he moves like Matt Ryan. He throws the ball just like Matt Ryan. Like,
so say if there is like no trouble in the pond. Say if they do somehow take him, right? Say if they do somehow take him. How do you think the Atlanta fan base would perceive that? Because they're gonna be like, we got rid of Matt Ryan to bring back Matt Ryan possibly 2.0. they're gonna feel like they're gonna get the same thing for the next 13 years, right?
Well, I mean, it's been
But
the
he's
most
younger
successful.
though. He's younger.
He is. It's been the most successful 13 years. It's been the most successful 13 years in the franchise's history.
Yeah.
So it's like whenever we got a mobile quarterback, like we couldn't get things done. Every time we get into the red zone, because he couldn't read defenses or pre-snap reads, it was like he would look and then he would just try to take off running. So it's like, why not do what's been working?
I'm gonna get to this comment real quick, but I'm gonna say this: if y'all wouldn't mind Mac Jones, no wait a minute. If y'all wouldn't mind Mac Jones,
who
put up a 1. Mac Jones.
Who?
Mac Jones. Back then, didn't want him. He gonna get hot. Now y'all don't want him. Or 2. You made me lose my train of thought. If put 1 if you would want Mac Jones, put 2 if you would think he would be a carbon copy of Matt Ryan and you wouldn't like it. Yeah. So Albert Smith said draft Mac Jones in the 3rd round and keep Matt Ryan for 2 or 3 years. I can see that happening. If there's a way that we can get maybe like a DE and Najee Harris and then Matt Jones, that'd be perfect for me. But I don't think Najee making it to the 2nd. He shouldn't, but you know how they do running backs, man. But what you think about that? What you think about that comment, Lou?
I mean, I'm not mad at it because, a lot of people are saying that wide receiver, all those wide receivers that Bama had are the reason, are the people, are who made Mac Jones. But I think quarterbacks make wide receivers. I don't feel like wide receivers make quarterbacks. You see what I'm saying? Because there's so many things that you have to finagle back there and figure out back there. So whenever it gets time to throw the ball and throwing the ball at the right point, I think he got Henry Ruggs and, he's going to get Waddle paid and all these other wide receivers, Jerry Jeudy. Like he got all those guys paid, man, because he's just a great quarterback. I think he's very underrated.
I mean, coming off of not this season but last season, I was not a fan. But I think it was that game at Auburn that he cost us. He had 2 pick sixes, and I think that ultimately left Alabama out of the playoffs. So I was not a big fan of this guy. But I thought we was going to have a terrible quarterback situation, and he came out straight with the Alabama offense blazing hot. So I really truly believe that he might be a good quarterback for the future. Who knows who we're going to see? Peter Vincent said, give me Fields or trade for Deshaun Watson. So I want y'all to answer this. What will make Justin Fields so special? Because he still ain't the best scrambler either. And he can't read defenses right now. And then for Deshaun Watson, why would you do that? So I just asked you this question. How do you feel about the Justin Fields since you can't really read defenses and then Deshaun Watson, trading for Deshaun Watson, you put that craziness in the atmosphere. I don't know why. Man?
I ain't put it in the atmosphere, man. I'm just telling you what I heard.
What? That came from you.
I just tell you what I heard, man. That's all I'm just being a Twitter reporter right now. I'm just telling you what I heard. So
on Twitter. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean, so you're saying like who we should draft at that 4th spot?
I guess we hitting right at it, man. Who should we draft that number 4 spot? I'm a fan of Gregory Rousseau or Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
Or I don't really want to go offense for that unless it's that left tackle out of Oregon that's up there. Pennell. I can't pronounce his name right, but he's one of the top rated left tackles. If you take him, Makai or Razoo, or maybe Satan, But I don't know about picking a cornerback that high. But those are ways that I would go. And I'm telling you this for a reason. I would not go Trevor Lawrence. I hate him, first of all, because of Clemson. And then second of all, I don't think he's gonna be that good, brother. And then
Yeah,
second of all,
you
I
need.
don't want a quarterback with that number that first pick anyway. So what do you think?
First of all, you need to take that hate out your heart, man. They just beat you. They beat you. Like that's just what it is. If they beat you, they beat you, Bo. Like,
Yeah, and Virginia Tech get beat a lot, huh? Alabama don't get beat a
hey,
lot, so we get beat in the national title game. It means something, man. Just like when
hey,
Ohio State gutted us. I think that's the team that had Marshawn Lattimore and Ezekiel Elliott and Michael Thomas, just to name a few people.
hey,
Yeah, and
man.
I still hate Ohio State for that.
Hey, man. Look, all the time we got beat
This
by
is what
Clemson.
makes it perfect.
All the
So
time I got beat by
don't
Clemson.
get this whooping.
All the times we got beat by Clemson, I ain't even worried about it, man. It's like, they beat us. Be like that sometimes. But when we do win, that's gonna make it all the more sweeter. All the more
Bill
sweeter.
Wynn said it might be left, man. y'all are like the Browns. Y'all waiting on that moment. But who should we draft at number 4 in your opinion, man? Let's kick it off.
I don't think we should draft at number 4. I think we should trade down and get some assets. Like drafting at that
Get
4th
down with
spot.
that.
Yeah, drafting at because this team is actually better than it's better than the 4th pick. Let's be honest. So let's just draft down because we ain't got no money. Their bank account looks like mine. So let's try to get as many assets as we can. The same way that Tony Wright was saying that if we draft it right, we could get those five. We could get those 5 starters with this draft. So yeah, let's just trade down, get as many assets as we can. Maybe with the Patriots, because I know they're trying to get a quarterback.
Right. I mean, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about New England. I did not
Mm-hmm.
think about that because I don't honestly see Cam making it work there. So you're right. I mean, New England might be in the looks with Atlanta and be like, hey, trade back just a couple of picks. We ain't too far behind y'all. And let's go get a quarterback. If Justin Fields sitting right there. I think they'll probably wait to see if Justin Fields or who they want go in the first couple of picks before they do so. Ghost Pepper say he's a fan as well. Yeah, we need that beef.
Hey
We
man.
need that beef. And then Iron Mike. Yeah,
Oh
and Iron Mike said the same thing as Albert Smith, collecting draft picks and build the team.
yeah. Ghost Peppers. Albert Smith, he's a new person on my coaching staff because he just subscribed. So shouts out to Albert Smith for subscribing, doing the country boy a favor. Anybody else, if y'all subscribe to Big Low Country, I'm gonna shout you out. I'm trying to get as many people on the coaching staff as I can so I can get this head coaching job for the Falcons this year now.
And you subscribe to me, I'm just gonna kick your butt and some at them. I'm gonna give you a shout out though. I'm kidding, man. It's all family. It's all love here, man. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to Big Low Country though. Matter of fact, what are you at right now, Low? What are you at right now?
Let's
Right
see.
now at the moment, it's 62 people in here. What are you at right now?
I'm at 172 subscribers.
If all 62, drop your link right now, country boy. If all 61 of y'all go subscribe to him, he will be over 200 subscribers. And I want him there by the end of this month, man. So go ahead and help him out now. He about to drop his link in the chat. Boom, as he just did. Go ahead and get my boy up there, man.
Yep.
So yeah, he agrees with you with building the team. Nick Turner, if you're on PlayStation, I feel sorry for you because you can't play me and you're on the worst console. But you had to direct to him for that. Yeah, if you're on PlayStation, I'm sorry, you went on the wrong way. Uh, Devon Stanford said our cap is as tight as a heel on a big girl shoe.
That's rough right there, folks.
Man, I think the length that I got in my pocket is worth more than that cat space.
Hey, folks. It's rough, man. It's rough. It's gonna
And
be rough
Phil
for a
Jackson
while.
said the NFL is changing. We need Fields. But Patrick Mahomes is an improviser. He doesn't look to run. Lamar looks to run. Justin Fields looks to run. Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback winner, he looks to throw the ball some more. I think that's what y'all don't really get. But I would want a more of a scrambler to get out, improvise, and throw it like that. Because Russell Wilson still can run if y'all don't know that, but he just don't.
Yeah. He just doesn't do it.
And
He just
it's prologuing him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What you think about that? Wait, hold on. Boom.
What? What in the world? Mark Ivy. Appreciate the love. Hey, everybody. I want to let everybody know I got a new member to the coaching staff, Mark Ivy. Just subscribe to Big Low Country Sports. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Much love. Hey, you know, we're going to do it big, man. Thank you so much for subscribing, fam. Definitely.
Tripping for they play you for your money. Call that flat box. Oh man, whatever. It's all cool, man. It's all cool, man. So Bruce says what we got 172 mil, huh?
I wish. That's probably what we paying out every year.
Yeah. I don't think we have that, my brother. So we're gonna get into this next one, which is I know it's a little bit later, but hey, y'all don't mind. Y'all keep with us anyway. Falcons interviewing Todd Bowles. Give us a quick. We're gonna make this one quick. What is your thoughts on that?
And they leave Todd Bowles where he at. I want Todd Bowles. I want not my head coach. They can leave him where he at. I want no Todd Bowles.
Man, when I seen that notification drop, I was like, "What in the effing world, bro?" All right, come on. You should have seen me. I wish K Styles was on here right now to play the harmonica, because that's how I was feeling. If the Falcons make him my head coach, we're going to be in the same situation next year. So, if I had a harmonica, I would do it. But I ain't got one. That's how I was feeling, man. Todd Bowles, the next coach, how do y'all feel? We're gonna wait until they get them comments up in here. Albert Smith said no Bowles for H. Yeah, I don't want him nowhere.
Yeah, I agree with the coach,
man.
Yeah,
and I love my brothers. I love my brothers. You know, Black Power, Colin Kaepernick, all that. But when you ain't right for the job, you just ain't right for the job. You just not too good at it, bro.
He ain't ready. He ain't
ready for that. Reggie C2K says, hell no to Bowles. Knowing our people, that's who they gonna hire.
Twan said, hell no, 2 times.
I don't want anything from the Jets. Thank you. Wait, whoa. Hold on. So you tell me you wouldn't want Rex Ryan either? Mr. Prove it. Rex Ryan is better.
I don't want Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan is better than Todd Bowles. I would take Rex Ryan over Todd Bowles.
Oh yeah, I would definitely, but I don't want Rex Ryan.
Toilet Oh man, and everybody basically saying I'm good on Bowles, and yeah, make sure y'all like this stream wherever y'all watching it from. If you're on Mass Mike Sports and Land Falcons Nation, get it 30 likes. If you're on Bit Low Country Sports, how many likes you want on that, man?
I want 10 of them things.
And I settle for 15 if you're watching from me. But we're gonna get into which is our favorite time of the night. Atlanta Falcons fans Q&A. This is where it is all about y'all. We're answering questions for mostly the remainder of this show before the extra point, and you get to have your questions being answered by the coach and the janitor.
What?
The janitor, myself. So we're gonna get into a couple of these comments here. We're gonna start right here. Hell no to Todd Bowles. Some coaches aren't meant to be a head coach, and Todd Bowles is one of them. You know what? I kind of thought about that about Shanahan in a way too. But what do you think about that comment?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I don't want Todd Bowles. I don't even like considering it. Like whatever I consider, it makes me mad. So nah, I do not want Todd Bowles. No.
Yeah,
No.
we just gonna keep it straight like that and get into the next one. Twan McGee says, if we get Rick Smith at GM, should we go after J.J. Watt? Coach, what do you know?
I would love to go after J.J. Watt, but I don't know if our pocketbook allows us to go after J.J. Watt. That's the thing. I mean, he's not the same guy that he used to be, but he's still finna get paid. He's still finna get broke off.
Our pocketbook is actually running away from J.J. Watt because the pocketbook knows that they can't handle it, man. But would I take it? I would take him over what we have now, but he ain't the same. We'll be getting leftovers, and we don't like leftovers. Them tread is already gone, so we don't like that. Prove it said Wade Phillips for DC or the coach or the head coach. Let me know in the comments.
Oh yeah, Wade Phillips for DC all day, all day.
Who would you want as your GM slash head coach? I'm kind of stuck on the GM part. I really don't know, and I like Brian DeBardo or Arthur Smith as the head coach. I'm not really a fan of Bieniemy, but I feel like he's gonna be the one to probably get the job. But I'm not really a fan of those two. I'm a fan of DeBardo and Arthur Smith, though. What do you think about that?
Jim Harbaugh. That's what I want. Jim Harbaugh. All day.
I don't think they've been. I mean, we don't know, but I don't think they've been contacting him. We ain't heard nothing about it yet. It's the early.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think he's still going to be at Michigan next year. So I'm just saying, if that's who I could get, I would definitely want. I would definitely want Harbaugh.
You said Rex Ryan? Oh, all right.
Nah, I don't want Rex Ryan. Oh my God! Like everybody getting naked for Nick. Everybody getting naked for Rex Ryan. I don't want Rex Ryan. Give me Rick Smith.
What about GM?
Rick Smith for GM. I really like what he did down there in Houston. Defensive line was always real good. They just had the same issue that we had. Like the coaches were incompetent.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Twan McGee. Thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you for subscribing. And I got something to say after he get through. Go ahead. Keep going.
Nah, you go ahead, bro.
Keep going. I need some time.
Okay. Yeah. That team that they put together in Houston, man, real good team. Like all the linebackers and defensive linemen that they had, I mean, it was just a dominant team. Then whenever they picked up Matt Schaub years ago, and I remember they got David Johnson, they got DeAndre Hopkins. It's like they always just been a well-balanced team. I like the way that team is put together, man. So, yeah, I would definitely like that.
All right, and this ain't got nothing to do with that, but appreciate you on Twan McGee for hitting that subscribe button on me. Appreciate that. You're now a part of the Terror Artist 404 Nation, man. We're growing every day, growing every day. He got his coaching staff. I got a nation. Who's bigger? But, it's all good. It's all good neighborhood. We all represent each other, man. We be helping each other out. But for all your Xbox players and your PlayStation players, I have a giveaway going out right now for two like $20 to $25 gift cards. Once I said 500 subscribers, but I think I'm gonna switch it to 450. Once I hit 450 subscribers, I will drop the person who wins from Xbox and PlayStation. Now, what you have to do is first click this link and hit that subscribe button on Terror Artist 404. There's going to be a video called Huge Giveaway. It's going to be in all caps. And you got to just follow the instructions in that video, man. It's plain and simple. This is my token of appreciation to y'all. And y'all the ones that actually got me over the 400. So hoping that one of y'all win it. And I appreciate y'all showing the love, man. Let's get into another comment. You have another comment you want to get into?
Nah, man, nah. I was actually thinking about. Doing something special for my subscribers as well, but I'm not big like that to get the 400 subscribers, so I need to get some more weights in my pocket so I can move up Terror Artist 404.
But nah, you can do something simple, just like you can do a giveaway now of whatever you per se to do to help you get to 200 subscribers. Just think about that. Really think about that.
Definitely.
Darius Johnson says on Jackson, my bad, says, why isn't Chuck Smith our D-line coach? I wish we knew the answers, brother. The way he turned Vic Beasley around for that 1 year, Chuck Smith, if you happen to watch, I know you watch it sometimes, chime in for the Atlanta Falcons, be like, I need to be that D-line coach. I know you probably have by now, and I know you probably sick of them, but we need you, man. We need you.
Definitely.
If you're watching, shouts out to you. You're a Falcons legend, man.
Hey, man, really, I love the way Chuck Smith breaks down, because Chuck Smith, whenever he breaks down pass rushing, he literally tells that joint like it's a story. And whenever I do my film study, I always think about Chuck Smith talking about the get off, the engagement, and the release. It's beautiful. If y'all ever get a chance to hear Chuck Smith talk about just pass rushing and just body language, engagement, and that release, that shedding point, man, it's beautiful, man. Y'all should definitely check that out. Definitely.
And I appreciate beating me up, Scotty. Hey, what's up?
One second. I just had to answer this question. Why isn't Chuck Smith our D-line's coach?
Go ahead.
Got to go check out the interview. We have an interview at Chuck Smith. Go check it out. It's actually on not only Mad Mike Sports in the interview section of the channel, but it's on Atlanta Falcons Nation. You can check it out. But to kind of give you guys the idea of why he isn't a head coach is because he doesn't want to be told what he can and cannot do. Chuck Smith is a rebel. He wants to teach guys the way he wants to teach them, and he doesn't want to answer to the quote-unquote the man. So Chuck Smith, he's just one of those guys, just get it done. He gets it done. Yeah. The way he does things, the way he teaches guys, it gets results. And he just now, if you guys haven't checked that out, he also he was working with Leonard Floyd, and Leonard Floyd just had one of excellent year with the Rams, put up double-digit sacks. So Chuck Smith gets results, man. So you guys go check out that interview section on Mad Mike Sports and Atlanta Falcons Nation, where Chuck Smith kind of gave it this idea on his thoughts on Dan Quinn also. So he lays it all down there. So you guys go check that out, man. But that is something Chuck Smith just doesn't want to be. He just doesn't want to be one of those guys who's told what he can and cannot do. So that's pretty much it, man. Y'all keep killing it. But your boy Mad Mike out, man. Peace.
Well, y'all heard it from Mad Mike yourself. Go check out his video. Go check out Atlanta Falcons Nation video on the interview with Chuck Smith, and he tells you why. He breaks it down. But So I want to say appreciate it to Beam Me Up Scotty. That's what I was saying before that. He subscribed to the channel, so he's now part of the nation that keeps on growing. You feel me?
Scotty.
Hey man, and you got another comment that you want to get to? West right here. I got one right here. State of the safety position. One is injury prone and the other is past his prime. Boy, you hit the nail on the coffin for that. Gotta give it up to you. I'm gonna let you catch this one though. What you think?
Isaiah Oliver should be our starting free safety. Uh, and let's just hold our breath every time Keanu Neal hits somebody. That's my. You know?
That's kind of like what you say. When we playing against great receivers, we just gotta hope that they hands are butter. That
Yeah,
they,
just hope they drop it.
I can't believe it's not butter. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's just one of those things where it's like if we could, Isaiah Oliver, I think he'll be a great free safety. But I mean, he's doing really well in that cornerback slot right now. And, we still got Jalen Hawkins. We don't know what he's capable of, but when he's played, he's flashed. So, I mean, look, man, it's like I think that safety position is pretty much good to go. I know a lot of people were talking about drafting safeties because look, I am not feeling that whole. I'm not feeling that whole KZ situation. KZ could go somewhere. It's like I think he's a great player, but I think whenever we run that cover 3 scheme, it's not to his benefit. If we were running cover 2, I really feel like he could kill it. So
you say it's coaching.
yeah. If we got new coaches and we ran cover 2 more, we ran some hook zones up underneath. You already know.
Prove it, say, and put KZ at nickel.
We tried that. He got his draws burnt off at nickel.
He got his jaws burnt off every time. Nick Turner 31 says Jay at strong safety. Isaiah Oliver at free safety. KZ can be the slot corner, and I'm guessing he moving Neil down in the box. What you think about that?
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely cool with that. I definitely am. Maybe he's thinking we should let Neil go because
Probably so. But
know
why would you think that? Why would you think that off for the year?
he didn't play for 2 years.
He's showing. I mean, he hadn't played for 2 years, but he's showing the promise now. Would you have to put him on like a 2-year prove it deal, or do you just cut all ties?
It would definitely be a LeBron James type deal, like.
Everybody gets that prove it deal. Everybody gets that prove it deal, bro. You're out. You're out. Oh, coach, you're out. GM, you're out. Owner, you lucky because you will be out too. Well, go ahead.
But yeah, man, yeah. So, I mean, I love Neil when he's healthy. He's a game changer. The question is when he's healthy. That's the question. So it's like you can't make plays if you stand on the sidelines with a hoodie on. Yeah, it's like every time he played all season long, I was like, man, I hope this boy don't get hurt because
at least Quadri, he's listed at hurt, but we never seen him get hurt or any tape of him getting hurt. We seen Keanu Neal get hurt. We can say he's injury prone. We can't even say Quadri. Yeah, this is one thing. And I'm to go off for a second. I don't know if it's a certain thing that maybe of course because they see something that we don't because they practice with him. But I'm not gonna put Rashid Hateman on this list because he pissed me off. He pissed me off to the max. Yeah. Sanat and Quadri. Why can we not see them, especially with the season that we have had? Why? Sometimes sub him and whatchamacallit, what is it, Tyler Davidson? And then sub him for Marlon Davidson. We re-subbed. What would it matter to see what we have, man? Because we only see him a handful of times, bro. You never know. You might have your next Fourier. That person that first like that.
Or Grady.
Exactly. What do you think about that, man? What do you think about that? The street edition. Street.
Hey man, I feel like Raheem Morris was a disciple of Dan Quinn, and whatever Deidre Sanat did to Dan Quinn and Raheem Morris, it's like they I don't know. Raheem Morris felt like Deidre Sanat didn't give him a better chance to win, and he was trying to win games. So he was like, nah, I ain't finna give him no burn and let him play a few plays. Like,
and we gonna trust the guy that didn't prepare for Russell Wilson? I'm trying to figure out that face that I make that Kickstyle says I make. Is it this? Is it this? I don't know what it is. What do you think the season would be like if Raheem Morris and Dirk Cutter? Man, we're gonna win 2 games. We might actually be even worse. And I will say this because of Dirk more than Raheem, but them two together, no. I would take Raheem if we can get an OC that know how to run things, but I still want both of them gone. Man. I'm calling out 2-win season if we keep them both intact. If we keep the same coaching that we got, 2-win season, man. What do you think about that, though? I'm going to let you chime in on that, too.
Man, if they do the crap like that, well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Big low for the Falcons. You get the vote.
Hey, Albert Smith, you on the coaching staff. You gotta let me know, man, what position you was trying to coach up. You trying to coach these linebackers? You trying to coach that secondary? Or you trying to coach them ugly boys up front? What you trying to do?
Y'all ain't gotta worry about me taking your position because I just got demoted from Waterboy. From Canada. I just got demoted from Canada to sweeping the dome outside.
Wow.
I'm over there sweeping the bluff. That's how he treat me now. I'm over here sweeping the bluff. Then you got Eric Snow looking at me like, bro, what you doing over here? Well, go ahead,
man. Twan McGee said he wants that D line. All right, I got you. So you get that D line. Albert Smith, he said he's getting linebackers. All right. So look, we putting this thing together. Sweet.
I'm sweet.
Look, man, it's all about how good you do it. Can you sweep like old boy on breaking? Do you sweep like that, or you just do regular sweep?
Man, what are you talking about? How much I'm getting paid? How much I'm getting paid to be a sweeper?
Man.
Oh man, he said he want DBs. Fred Moore said, "What's up? What's happening?"
Fred, what's going on, fam? Hope you good, man.
Joseph said Raheem lost the locker room, calling out players. He's not coming back. Thank you. Who will want that?
I know I wouldn't, bro. It's like if I was playing, I had a coach do that to me, I'm gonna be sandbagging like I don't know what.
Nah, like that ain't gonna fly, bro.
Yeah, like I'm sandbagging, bro.
That ain't gonna fly at all. And I see him in the background, man. I know what he here for. But Tony Wright says Dirk Cutter made a comment stating that letting him go, they'll pay. What?
What? Well, we gonna finish paying out his contract? That's all I'm saying. I don't see how it's gonna be a negative connotation towards us. Cause look, see, that's what I'm talking about with these coaches, man. You sit here sucking it up for a year. You been terrible. Run game has been stagnant as pond water. And you sit here talking about, oh, they let me go. They'll pay. They'll all pay. Like what? Like, dude, you suck. How you gonna sit here and talk about somebody? It'd be different if he was like just killing it like Kyle Shanahan. But it's like you still here. Like, what kind of ego do you have, bro? This is what the world moment of the week right here. What in the world, bro? What kind of ego do you have? You sit here talking about, oh, you don't pay.
If you in the comments, K-Style, I think you gotta come up with a new name for this dummy right here, because Fred the farmer might be too good for him for making that statement.
Hey man, I don't know, bro.
And this is the part of the show that we hate to get to, but we gotta get there, man. It's the extra point, man. We get to say anything that's off our chest. Lo, I'm gonna let you go first.
Hey man, I just want everybody to know we really enjoyed this whole season on ATLiensSportsZone. We didn't enjoy what we watched on the field, but we definitely enjoyed it with y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for chilling out with us. We definitely gonna be here during the off season, and we're gonna be talking about this Hawks and Braves. So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all check us out. Make sure you subscribe to Big Low Country. That's spelled Kuntry. I'm sorry, I'm from the country. Been spelling it wrong for a long time. Now it's muscle memory, so I'm sorry. I apologize, but make sure that you subscribe.
Put your link in the chat, man. Put your link in the chat. Let people know where they can find you at. And I guess I'm gonna kick it off here with, man, we look like doodle shit throughout the whole season, and we kept getting surprised with how we lost these games. And if you had to pick who would lead, Matt or Julio, without us picking, I think they would let Julio go before Matt. That's truly what I think. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for watching each and every week, man. From K Styles to Jude Talk Sports to Big Low Country, Miss McAtee, Matt, Mike, Terror, for all of us, Atlanta Falcons Nation, we all appreciate you. And like I said, for the Xbox players and PlayStation players, I have a giveaway at 450 subs. I'm putting it at 450. That I would get one winner from PlayStation, one winner from Xbox, $20 to $25 gift card. You can't beat nothing free. And as I get bigger, the prizes will get bigger. I'm trying to get up there, but I ain't up there yet. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. The link I just put in the chat, and we got a special guest for y'all. And I hope he brought what we bring, what we wanted. Mr. K Styles, what's happening?
Ooh, baby! I'm just K Styles.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Now, I've been listening, and I heard that y'all said about Todd Bowles.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you what I think about Todd Bowles. Hold on right quick. Fuck no to Todd Bowles. I just wanted to do it. I know this is the first time I've been on y'all show. I ain't want to take it.
Yeah, man. So we about to end it anyway. So can you give us a sound of how the Atlanta Falcons season played out, and we gonna end it out like that? This is ATLiensSportsZone. That's Big Low Country. I'm Terror Artist 404, and that's just K Styles. And we gone. Get it.